Hi, this is Kathleen Gage, and I am thrilled to be part of the Future of Ink's Digital Publishing Intensive. One of the most important things that I teach my clients and I write about, I blog about, I talk about is the importance of having great product. And in order to do that, you have to have compelling content. If you don't have compelling content, your product is not going to be desired by your market. They won't want to buy it. They won't even want to get it for free. So there's a few important keys to having compelling content, and I'm going to be talking about how to create compelling content through OPW. I'm not going to tell you what OPW is. You need to be on my session in order to really find out what OPW is. But a few keys to creating compelling content is, first of all, you have to know who your market is specifically. It can't be a generalization. You really need to fine-tune and drill down to who is your market. What are their interests? What really drives them? What are their biggest problems? Because once you can identify what their problems are, what drives them, what they really want, then you can create content that will appeal to them. And the way that you find out what really appeals to your market is to ask them. A few simple ways to ask them is in your social media activity. You can actually post on your Facebook wall, post on LinkedIn. You can tweet about it, and you can ask questions specific to your market. Another great way to find out what your market wants is to survey them. A really nice tool to survey is SurveyMonkey. You go to surveymonkey.com. I know it's a strange name, but SurveyMonkey, who would even think? But it's a great tool to put together very short, concise surveys, put the survey out to your market and get some responses as to what they're looking for. Now, one of the best ways to get content, if you don't have time, if you're in a time crunch and you want to really get some leverage with your market, go to experts within your industry. And my recommendation is to write what I call a wish list. And a wish list would be a list of 6 to 10 to 20 experts in your industry who you would love to hear from and you know that your market would love to hear from. Then what you do is you approach them and you ask them if you can interview them. Before you approach them, you have to be prepared. Now, by being prepared, it means you have to know specifically what you're going to be asking them for, specifically what the benefit to them is for being interviewed by you, how you're going to use the interview, what you're going to do to market the interview, and what their involvement is. The less involvement that they have as far as the marketing and the promotions and the time involved, the better. You're going to get a much greater result. During my session, I'm going to actually go deeper into how you can find great content. I'm going to give you some very specific steps on what you need to do to find great content. You're going to learn how to create products in record time, and products that not only build an opt-in subscriber list, but generate revenue. You're going to find out the number one mistake that you have to avoid in order to really make content creation, product creation work like a charm. And you're going to learn the exact steps on how to create product in less than 30 minutes. And I'm talking product that builds a list, product that generates revenue, and product that truly serves your market. Now, one of the most important things that you need to keep in mind, and this has to be at the forefront of what you do, is to build your opt-in subscriber list. We've all heard that the gold is in the list. That's not true. The gold is in the quality of the list. And during my session, I'm going to be talking a great deal about how to build a quality list. So I look forward to you joining in on my session for the Future of Ink Digital Publishing Intensive. This is Kathleen Gage. Have a great day.